Set 4 will be played on Akilon Wastes. Spawning in the bottom right-hand position as the blue Terran for STX Seoul. He is their last hope. His name is Innovation.
His opponent from WOONGJIN Stars, spawning as Red Protoss on the left top position of the map. His name is Flying.
Indeed. Flying the Fly Protoss guy.
Now, these two players, they have a match in StarCraft 1. Flying does lead 1-0, and Flying also is 1-0 against Innovation, but their last match was last year's Auction All-Kill Star League
yeah.
dual tournament.
This is before Innovation won Super Saiyan, by the way, guys. Like, he was good back then, but he wasn't Innovation good. He wasn't bogus either, but like he was transitioning, man. He was in the Metamorphosis, like the Kerrigan Cocoon kind of thing.
I think he actually used the ID bogus back then. I think that's the reason why he didn't play well.
Ah, that could be it. There's the, I believe, STX Seoul coach, looking pretty tense there. It's down to his last player. Innovation has to deliver.
I think that was the WOONGJIN coach.
They look so similar to me, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, look, I always get them mixed up, and I'm never 100% sure.
Yeah, I think the WOONGJIN Stars coach has a little bit more round face, and the STX Seoul coach has a little bit more sharp face. Now, Innovation did make it into round of 16 after defeating Savage and Byung.
Yes, he did.
Also was in the same group as Flying, actually.
Yeah. Did they actually end up playing each other in the group? No?
No. Because Flying was playing Byung, and then it got knocked out by Savage after he lost the first game.
That's interesting, actually, because that means that Flying, he's not going to be worried about saving a specific build. And if he had one prepared for the OSL, he could potentially just use that build here instead. Innovation, though, he's going to have more Protoss players to face in the future, and he may opt to just save for his build and go for something more standard.
Here's a question, though. Was this map used in the Star League, the dual tournament? Round of 32?
I'm not sure, actually.
I mean, I know Belshire Besic was in there. I know Whirlwind was in there.
No, I don't know. I'm not sure. Did they show any of the new maps, by the way?
No, not just yet. They're going to start using that in round of 16.
Ah, I had a feeling. Okay. All right, well, it looks like we have just a standard opening from Innovation here. He's going for, he got the Barracks for the gas, made a Reaper for scouting, maybe a little bit of harassment, and he's going to follow it up with a Reactor and a Command Center. Flying as well is going for a very fast Nexus at 21 supply, getting his Warp Gate behind this as well.
Just a standard opening from the Protoss player, as he's going to, he is going to have some he's not going to have the Mothership Core out in time to defend against the Reaper 100%, but he's going to have some nice defense back at home, and he shouldn't lose a probe whatsoever.
By the way, guys, for the OGN questions, I think if you tweet at OGN Live, that's actually how you submit your answer to the question of the day.
You won't get the prize, however, because you could only use the prize money in Korea.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they actually have a prize for it?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Happy money.
Happy money. Does it make you happy? Money can buy happiness.
Yes, it can in Korea.
Only in Korea, though. All right, well, this is what I was talking about, man. I think Flyant's got something up his sleeve here. He's got his probe over there kind of in the bottom left-hand corner, making a gateway, or excuse me, a robotics in his main base, though, so not showing any signs of devious play at this point, but he could in the near future. Innovation completing his factory right now as well.
Yeah, so we don't know what the probe's going to be used for right now, but I like the fact that he's just trying to play standard, even if he has something prepared for today's match. I like this because the Reaper hasn't been killed at all, because that Reaper, once it goes inside the main base, doesn't see the number of pylons that he's supposed to see, or the Robo, then Innovation's going to know something is up from his opponent.
All right, well, it looks like Innovation's going to be moving into some Hellbat drops here, but, I mean, who could blame him? What else are you going to expect in this matchup nowadays?
He's a Terran player.
It's a Terran player. That's what happens.
Now the Reaper does get a scouting inside the main base, doesn't see anything deviating right now, just see the extra gateways go down, however, and as Flying is making his Observer. Yeah. So the first up is going to be the Widowmine combination, but we do have a 4 pylon right now.
I'm actually
Flying.
This is like if sorry, brain fart there. Sorry. Yeah, I was like, if Innovation actually travels over there with his medevac drop, there's a good chance that that could be scouted. So I'm actually not sure if this is the best location for a proxy, but He is going for the Twilight Council. He may actually go up the DTs.
And usually Terran players, when they go for the drop, they go towards the 12 o'clock location instead of the left location because you could easily sneak inside the main base.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what flying is depending on right now. In fact, the medevac is going towards the main base instead of the natural.
All right, indeed it is. So the Twilight Council not going to get scouted here. This is just the start of the mind games from Flying. I'm really curious to see what he follows this up with, whether it be DTs or he goes for... He's going for a flat spin. He's going to go for a very large 2-base blink all-in from the looks of things.
Yeah, well, the first problem is, can he defend against the infinite Hellbats that Innovation is going to go for?
Well,
remember, he doesn't have a force, but that's a lot of Stalkers. Nice positioning from Flying.
Yeah, that's going to scare him away real easily. Flying does need to defend at his natural as well, though. There's going to be a second drop heading on its way over there.
But we're seeing the first medevac going inside the main base at this timing and also seeing the Hellbats out. He's going to be completely fine against the drops as long as the Stalkers are in position. And yes, I know what you're saying. 5 additional gateways going up right now. In fact, 6 total.
All right. And, you know, our Innovation, he's building more buildings right now, more barracks that kind of improve his... Oh, hold on to that thought, though. The Hellbats trying to kill off some of the probes here. They do manage to get a few, but... The Hellbats are getting picked off pretty easily here, and that one doesn't even get any kills.
Yeah, in fact, I think he could have gone for the double drop, actually. One into the main base and one at the natural at the same time, but he just didn't go for it.
Now, Innovation, is he going to be a little bit perplexed by these 2 additional gateways or not?
He should be. Those 2 gateways, you don't put those 2 gateways in that particular position unless you're trying to hide it from his opponent.
Ooh, we do have a Warp Prism on the way. We're going to actually get to see the new Warp Prism in action here.
Yes, it's quite fast, I have to say, because I was using it this morning, and it was fantastic as a Protoss player. Now, we do have additional medevac drop inside the main base. Gets picked off right away.
And this is going to trigger Flying's attack here. And look at that, Innovation building a lot of additional bunkers. He knows what's going on here, so... I would love to see Flying try the blink into the main base. I think that would be the best way to do it. He's going to blink in the main base, use the Warp Prism for high ground vision in addition to the Observer, and force field off that ramp.
Now, Innovation, he saw the number of gateways going down. He knows that Blink Stalkers are coming right now. The problem is he doesn't know about the Warp Prism. I'm really smart by Flying. He's trying to hide it until the very last second, just making sure that the vision is safe before the Warp Prism goes inside the main base.
The Marine just barely missing the Stalkers there.
Oh, this is going to be devastating as Innovation is only preparing his bunkers at the natural.
Innovation, he's going to be perfectly prepared at the natural, but the problem is the blink in the main base. Here it comes. The Warp Prism can easily drop the sentries from Force Field. Now Force Field goes down. It's going to trap so many of those units as well. Flying is going to completely decimate Innovation's tech and economy behind this attack. And these units, they can't do anything here. All of the reinforcements are going to get sniped off. Excellent force fields as well, trapping a lot of those units there. And we have a huge lead for Flying.
He does have a huge lead, just flying nicely inside the main base. The helmet drops at the natural, doing a lot of damage also, but all he has to do is warp a few Stalkers back at the main base. The botched force field does allow the SCVs to go up the ramp, but that's a ton of Stalkers inside the main base.
Innovation still has a few Marauders back here, but the Stalker count way too high. Forward blink going to pick off all of those units extremely fast as well. The coach from WOONGJIN starts clapping. He knows that this game has been won. GG is called. WOONGJIN Stars goes 4-0 against STX Seoul.
They are your Pro League regular season winner, as WOONGJIN Stars takes a 4-0 victory against STX Seoul.
Innovation not happy about the loss, but what can you do in that scenario? I mean, the Hellbat drops were deflected perfectly. The tech was not scouted, the secret Twilight tech, and just the execution as well from Flying was flawless.
Look at the WOONGJIN Stars players right now. They are really happy that they finally secured the first place position, as they're going to be playing in the Pro League Finals no matter what.
Yeah, so congratulations to WOONGJIN Stars. They have been playing amazing the entire season. I cannot think of a more deserving team for that first place spot at this point. And the real question is going to go down to, of these other teams, how good are they? Can they make it to that final stage while having to deal with the other teams in the second, third, and fourth place position?
Yes. Now, STX Seoul, unfortunate for them, they did not make it into playoffs for today as they lost against WOONGJIN Stars. However, like I said, out of the next 3 games, if they just win one more match, then they get a guaranteed spot in the playoffs, whether it be second place or third place.
Yeah. Now, second place, if you get there, it automatically seeds you to the semifinals. The quarterfinals are for the third and fourth place, so you get a little bit more money for the third place. And here are the winners for the regular season.
WOONGJIN Stars, SK Planet 2012-2013, regular season winners. Thank you all the fans for support out there.
Yeah, so they got to be feeling really happy about that. And you know what? They're going to be able to play so easy. No pressure at all for the rest of the season until the Pro League Finals. Now, how many more games do they actually have left to play?
3.
3 games, that's it, guys, for WOONGJIN Stars.
Now, here's a funny feeling. WOONGJIN Stars probably prepared this sign over here for past couple of weeks, except they couldn't show it because they were losing a few matches left and right. But finally today, they're able to show the signs to the fans out there saying, we are the winners.
Yeah, so pretty impressive. And of course, looks like the coach from WOONGJIN Stars checking his Twitter, wants to see how many people are congratulating him and his team right now. I guarantee you that's what he's doing.
Yeah, WOONGJIN Stars, it was so... They had a really dominating season starting from round number 2. They were in first place since round number 2, having a huge gap against the other teams in Pro League.
Yeah.